Here I am again. This is Billy V. I'm an intuitive, a psychic, and a medium. Recently, I've been channeling Metatron, and I just found out about Metatron maybe 6 months ago. And when I heard the name, I had no clue what it was and or what energy what Metatron was. And since then, I had the chance of actually channeling him, feeling his energy, and it's been very profound. And now everywhere I go, I'm here in Mount Shasta, and guess what? Everything's about Metatron up here, and Saint Germain, actually. And it's amazing. Once you surrender yourself, I surrender my ego and my program, and allow my higher self to come in. And now here I'm in about 7,000 feet on my Mount Shasta in this wooded area with beautiful rocks around me. And I can feel the presence of all these archangels. In fact, Metatron is an archangel, and he's here in this new time in Aquarius to help us transcend and move from third density to the fifth dimension. And there's an awakening happening now of humans on the planet that are allowing themselves to wake up to the call of going from third density to fourth and into the fifth density. Which at one time I thought it was like we would change locations or the world would change, but physical world stays the same, but how we view the world and our perspective is what makes the huge change of finding out how to live within the fifth density. And once you get there, or fourth density, your thinking changes, your perspective changes, you widen a view of life and how you see it. You no longer live within the boxes of the 3D that tell you have to follow the rules and the regulations to the letter. You could use your discernment, your God presence inside your physical body to discover how to move forward in your life and co-create a higher existence. And once you allow or let just that part go, let the ego go. I mean, it stays there, but we need to drive a car and do all the mundane physical things in life. But we do it with a higher perspective in mind, and we control our program, whatever was programmed into you in this physical life, to forget who you really are as a soul in the body. And once for myself, even figure out what that means, and you start feeling, so you start thinking with your feelings, and you start thinking with your heart, mind, that connects you to the unseen, and your intuition starts to grow. You start to see more. Your clairs develop, the ones that are meant for you to have in this physical existence. And then life becomes easier because you learn how to discipline your thoughts. And in disciplining your thoughts, you learn how to move forward in a higher frequency. Now, I'm here on this mountain. I just heard a bunch of noise coming from that back there, like a fallen tree or something. Oh, that was weird. Boy, it's so quiet out here. I'm here with some friends. They're somewhere else. I don't know. They're around here somewhere. I don't know where. But anyway, so here I am. It's amazing. The silence and the peacefulness and the frequency of calm and love. You feel the vibrations from the rocks and the trees. And what's so beautiful about being here is that the people you see in the town are just on the same wavelength. They're in a higher frequency. Everybody's smiling. I mean, when was the last time you went to the store and everybody you look at eye to eye gives you a smile and greets you with that smile and that hello? I'm in San Diego, you go to the store and nobody looks at you. Everybody's in their own head. And they don't realize life is too short. And love is the most important frequency you can portray or exude in your life. More important than any challenge you're having and any negativity or any hardship you're going through. All that's part of the program. So it's like take time out to walk the beach or go for a walk in nature and settle those thoughts and listen to your soul. And finding your soul and what resonates with you and finding your passion, whatever that may be. That's where you find your happiness. And if you focus on your passion and let that lead you with spirit through practice and discipline, like anything else, you'll find things will just come to you and manifest. You won't worry about money. You won't worry about anything because money is energy. But you have to get rid of the programs that says money is a bad thing and you got to make it, you got to believe it, and all the crazy things that you're taught in our society to control you from being the highest part of yourself. Because we are souls in the physical body, and that's what we really are. And we're here for a short time, and when we leave this physical body, we go back to Source as soul, as a connection to Source. And that's the true nature of ourselves. And being out here in the silence makes you really feel, sense, and think and imagine what that really is. So, this is so wonderful. So I'm rambling on, but I hope some of these things resonate with you. And you can contact me on my email is I am the THEE Billy V at gmail.com. And if you have any questions, just ask and I'll answer them. If you need some help or if you resonate with what I'm saying or the energy of what I'm putting out, contact me. And I do healing. I know a number of healing modalities. I've been doing healing all my life. Healing balancing techniques and coaching, spiritual coaching, helping people finding out their baseline of where they are and their 3D mindset and figuring out how they can transcend from 3D to 4D and so forth. And sometimes, like myself, I had to go and sit down and talk to somebody, get counseling, and just maybe sometimes just get to talk to somebody so they can listen to all my whining and complaining. And eventually I realized that it's just an illusion of what I was taught to believe from my childhood or whatever happened to me in the past. And that program usually bring that tape on with you and you keep on co-creating the same old stuff over and over again. So it's time to get control of that and let that go and find ways to do that. And that's what I've been told. That's what I'm here to help people figure that out. So if you resonate with this, contact me. I'll get back with you. If not, that's fine too. It doesn't matter because the people that are supposed to come into my life will come into my life because that's the way it works, right? There's enough people on the planet and we are here to help each other and maybe just listen to someone talk. And maybe that's all it takes. Or maybe somebody just needs a hug. Or just needs somebody to point the finger in a direction that they need to maybe try out to find the next step. So anyway, love and the light to everybody, and I hope you're feeling this. And so it is.